self-control. I keep telling myself, but I don't wanna let you know. Is this what we become? Strangers on the run, looking for something, chasing the sun. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'll be showing you how I created that look that you just saw in the intro. So I have already primed my eyelids, so the first thing I'm going to go in is with this Golden Plum Cream eyeshadow by Kylie Jenner. This is from her 2016 holiday collection, I believe. So I'm going to take that, and with a brush I'm just going to pack it all over the lid and just create one huge wing. That's basically what I'm doing. This look is actually inspired by Lustrelux Katie. She created a look using a different color a couple days back, and I really liked how that looked. So afterwards I'm going to go into the KKW palette, and I'm going to take this shade called Vegas, and I'm just going to put that all over the lid on top of the eyeshadow Golden Plum. I'm just going to put that all over the lid, and at one point when I get towards the outer corner, I'm actually just going to put the eyeshadow on the rounded part of the eyelid, not the wing, not that peak triangle. I'm just going to leave that bare just with the Golden Plum eyeshadow. So just taking like a clean brush, I'm just going to blend the edges, and then I'm just going to retouch that corner with the Golden Plum. So I'm going to take off the tape, and this is what it's supposed to look like. Now I'm going to take an eyeliner brush, and I'm just going to take some of the shade Vegas and outline that triangle, the peak. So now I finished off the other eye off camera. Now I'm going to go on to face, and I'm going to take the L'Oreal Paris Magic Perfecting Base and use it as a primer. I really like this. It really smooths out my pores, and it just makes my face look really nice and smooth. And afterwards I'm going to go in with the actually never mind, I'm not going to go in with that first. I'm going to take the NYX Glitter Primer, and I'm going to put this all over the nose. This is supposed to help your foundation stick to your nose and not like for it to like just wipe away with a single touch, and it actually works. So far I tried it today, and it actually worked for me. Now I'm going to go in with the Wet n Wild Mega Cushion Color Corrector, and I'm just going to put that on my under eyes just to color correct a bit. And then for foundation, I'll be taking the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear foundation in the shade Stromboli, and I'm just gonna dot that all over the face, and then just blend it out with my Morphe sponge. For concealer, I'm going to go in with the Urban Decay All Nighter Waterproof Full Coverage Concealer in Medium Light Neutral, and I'm just going to blend that out with my Morphe sponge once again. And then afterwards I'm going to go in with the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and I'm just going to put a little bit in the inner corner of my under eye, just a little bit to brighten up the area. And afterwards I'm going to take the Airspun Loose Face Powder, and I am just going to use that to set my under eyes. And for my face, I'm going to set it using the Becca Hydra-Mist Set for a Fresh powder. This feels so good. I can't get over it still how good it feels on the face. But then I'm going to go in with my Airspun again, and I'm just going to use that to set my face completely. I forgot to mention that I use the tape, the Shape Tape Concealer to highlight my forehead, the bridge of my nose and my chin, and I blended it out with my Morphe sponge again. Alright, so for bronzer, I'm going to take the Hoola Benefit bronzer, and I'm just going to use that with my Wet n Wild powder brush. I really like this brush for bronzing up the face. And then I'm going to take my Airspun loose powder again, and I'm going to use that to bake, just to define the cheekbones a little bit, because on the other side I went a little bit crazy. I was like going diagonally, I wasn't going the right way, so it looks a bit messy. So I'm going to use that to just fix it and make it more straight and defined and sharp. And then I'm going to go in with highlights. For highlight, I'm going to use three different highlights. I'm going to first go in with the DesiXKaty Dose of Colors highlights. They are called Mirame and Fuego. I'm going to go in with Fuego first, or Mirame, I don't remember what order first. But I went ahead and did my eyebrows off camera, because they needed to come to life. But see, there they are. Those are the two highlights. I went in with Mirame first, I believe. And then once I used both of those highlights, I went into the Wet Set from Kylie Jenner, and I used the highlight Sweet Dreams. It's a much more golden highlight, and I just put that on top of those two colors, just to give it a little bit more of a pop of highlight. But I still thought I needed more, so I went ahead and went in with Mirame and Fuego again, and oh my goodness, that highlight looked so good. I loved it. I liked how it looked. I just couldn't stop looking at myself, and I was actually able to capture it in pictures. So that was pretty awesome. Look at that. Doesn't that just look awesome? Oh, anyways, that was highlight. And then for blush, I'm going to take the Pretty Vulgar brush. The Pretty Vulgar Make Them Blush. It's the number 18 Hush blush, and I really like this blush. It's so pretty. God, I'm running out of breath. I'm talking too much. I'm talking really fast. So what did I do after blush? I think I set my face using the Milani Finish Setting Make It Last setting spray. There you go. Yeah, I want to try doing one, but I really like this setting spray. And once that is done, I put on falsies off camera. I think they were a Tarte falsies. I don't really know the name of them. But I went with my Maybelline, the Big Colossal Shot Mascara, just to coat my upper lashes. I really like this mascara by itself. And then I went in to do my lower lash line. Look at this. This is a Kylie Jenner eyeliner, and I can't use it. It comes out completely. And then I went in with a Tarte one, but I broke the tip when I was trying to just to warm it up a bit. And I broke it, so I had to do it again. But this is the Tarte Silk Amazonian Clay in Bronze, I believe it's called. Yes, it's called Bronze. And I used that on my waterline. And then for my lower lash line, I did the blue. I went into the KKWXMARIO palette, and I took the shade Libra. My mom is a Libra. And I put that all over my I put that all over my lower lash, and I just wanted a pop of color, and I thought this blue would look amazing. And look at that, isn't it just such a gorgeous color? So yeah, that went into my lower lash line. And then for the inner corner highlight, I didn't want to use just a random highlight. I really wanted it to stand out. So I took the gold shade from the palette, which is called, what is it called? It is called Armenian. And that shade is so pretty. I put that in the inner corner for my highlight. I envisioned that as the inner corner highlight, and then I thought I need the blue in my lower lash line. And then for my brow bone, I took the shade 2008 and just highlighted the arcs of my eyebrow. I didn't put it all over the brow bone, just like underneath the arc of the eyebrow. Alright, so here I'll be taking the Total Temptation Mascara from Maybelline New York, and I'm just going to use that to coat my lower lashes. So I went ahead and took all three highlights I used earlier in the same order. I used them on my nose, on the tip of my nose, and on the Cupid's bow, just to highlight both areas. So I recently got the Dream Street collection, the KathlennLightsXColourpop collab, and I got all three lipsticks, but I want to try out Dreamy and Moonchild together, so that is what I'm doing right now. I'm going to put on Dreamy first, and then I'm going to put Moonchild on top. Alright, so this is the final step of this video, but I really want to try on this lip, but I do not like it with this eye look. I love the color of both lipsticks, but I want a much I can't talk, I haven't talked for a while. I want a much more nude lipstick than this, so I'm gonna wipe this off and go find another lipstick that I think will suit this look better. So yes. So I'm gonna go with Dolce from Kylie Cosmetics, and hopefully this is not as dark. I hope it's, I haven't tried this shade on. Is it Dolce? Yeah. This is hurting my head. Ow. Oh. It's been a while. I forgot her lip liner. I think I'm gonna put Mooney over it once I finish. I think I'm gonna put Mooney, the gloss from ColourPop from KathlennLightsXColourpop, over it once it dries down. But I like this better. It's not a nude, but I like it better. I can lighten it up a bit. Okay, it's now, wow, it dried down darker than I remember. Has this always been this dark? Oh, it might supposed to be this dark. Oh, anyways, is it expired? No, it's not. It doesn't feel expired. Still feels creamy. Oh wait, wrong one. So let's put Dreamy Nanny Moonchild. How does Moonchild look over this? Oh. Oh my god. Yeah. Alright guys, so I just finished off doing my makeup. All I did was add some highlight to my cupid's bow, and I actually went ahead and set it one more time using my Mario Badisco skincare. This right here. I think that's how you say his name. But yeah guys, this completes this video. I really like how this turned out. This was actually inspired by Katie Lustrelux from YouTube. She did a tutorial a couple days ago, not a while back, a couple days back, where she did just one huge wing. Well, it's not huge, it's just it's a wing with just that takes up all of her lid space, and that's basically what I got inspired by. I did go a little bit crazy at first. I was like, ugh. I thought this was what she had done, but then when I looked at her picture, it's just like whoop, and I was like, oh, my bad. But I didn't want to start all over, so I just went ahead and did it. Went along with what I had already done to my eyelid, and I was like, I'm sure it'll look better once I, you know, add other things to my face, and I actually like it. I do like it. Alright guys, so if you liked this video, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below what you guys think of this look, and please subscribe if you haven't already. I would really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in the next video.